Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, yet somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
The sounds of mixture and alchemy echo throughout the lab, the large and cavernous roof actually working as a surprisingly effective conductor of sound today. Normally, this lab exists in relative silence, unaccompanied by anything other than the occasional mutterings of Faria as he moves about the room. However, today, with the clacking of beakers and the mixing of vials, the lab itself is alive with the sounds of alchemy. Faria, gripping a book, turns around. Okay, a little bit more, I believe, saltpeter should be good. Yeah, got it. Inian shoves into you, Harlock. Is like, move aside. Come on.
Don't move me when I'm mixing things.
Come on, you're gonna start a chain reaction. Listen, I gotta get under the table. And he crawls under the table and pulls out a sack and starts to drag it across the floor. Okay, that should be good. Why are we using saltpeter again? It's a mineral, specifically from this land. We're going to... Do you know the basics of geomancy? No? Okay, then don't talk. He walks back over this way, and he's like, does it go in the circle, or...
Saltpeter, I barely know him. It's a little alchemy joke for my fellow alchemists.
Faria looks over to you and lets out a... That was hysterical. He did not laugh.
I know.
Inian just like over at the bookshelf. Are all alchemists like this? She like pulls out a book and moves it back over. Meanwhile, on the far side of the mansion, everyone else is enjoying a nice rest after an exhausting ride.
Looks over. So, Tungsten, I see you found a way into the home. Welcome, I suppose.
He's sitting at the head of the table, and he's looking very authoritative. I don't really know how to react to this.
So, you know what? I should start with a thank you very much for carrying me. You did a marvelous job. I'm really impressed, actually, that you kept up with everyone.
Yes.
As before, significant Tungsten continues to grunt, making no sound recognizable by a horse or donkey.
Why did he follow us into the house?
I don't really know. Hold on. May I, use tears to try and empathy with it? I want to understand if Tungsten's happy or... and with a prop, I've brought in, some oaths and things that.
Nice.
You peer deep into the mind of significant Tungsten, and the answer that you discover is not even significant Tungsten knows if he's happy or not.
Oh, no!
Hey, buddy, is something got you down?
Are you two searching for meaning in life?
You get the feeling that yes.
Man.
Oh. Is
That's
there
heavy.
anything that you wanted to be when you were a little ass?
You say these words to significant Tungsten, and you look deep into his eyes, and you try to empathize with what's there, and you start to realize something. This donkey is... Despite everything, this donkey is still a donkey, and aspirations may be beyond him.
He doesn't have aspirations?
Hey-o!
Faria from the other room. Hysterical.
That's why I married him.
Gregor slams his fists down on the table.
Whoa! Yes? Did you need a refill or something?
I can't take this. There's a giant monster coming towards us, and we're just sitting around at a table talking to a donkey.
Yes.
Well, this is significant tungsten, but
Yes, exactly.
I do understand.
This is not just any donkey.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and admittedly, I am rather nervous about that as well. I don't know if you've noticed, there's been a very rhythmic tapping. I can't stop my leg from jumping up and down. I'm just thinking about that, but
Oh, I thought you were doing an air drum solo.
no, terrified.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, shouldn't we go out and try and at least defend the place? It's not like we're doing any good at this table.
No, Gregor, I understand why you want to attack this thing head on, but we need to consider the fact that if we did try to defend this position, we might get wiped out, quite frankly, thus making the whole mission a bust.
Well, that's true about everything we do.
Well, right.
Well, I mean, honestly, fair. But, I mean, also consider that if we were to ride out and try and engage it, we might actually just be giving away our position earlier than we would otherwise. I know that this is nerve-wracking, but we made such excellent time. We really need to leave it to the alchemists at this point.
Yeah, we just have to have faith in them.
And in significant tungsten. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, the cardboard cutout of your father tips over.
Gonna go check for some apples in the cupboards, wherever the cupboards are.
I mean, there might be some in the kitchen.
Chests, apples.
You look, yeah. Mercy, do you think you got apples on hand?
I can. I'll just roll 2d6 and see.
Yeah, roll 2d6 for luck. You
that's
guys
an 8 altogether, so you might find some, but they're like getting to that old stage of them, probably.
Hey, check it out. Apples, and they're only like 60% mealy.
Oh, good. Crapples.
What?
No, they're not very
There you
good.
go, bud. Do you want me to slice these up for you?
You feed significant tungsten consumes the entire crapple like a jawbreaker.
Incredible.
It's
Harlock.
horrific.
Harlock.
Oh, hello, everyone.
How's the project going?
Are you done? Are you ready?
Are you guys enjoying the impending doom that's coming our way?
No.
Not especially.
Yes and no.
Significant tungsten, we probably could have used you in the lab. Huh. That was a joke.
I don't think he brought his glasses, actually.
We have a smart horse. It's not this one.
Well, hey, now hold on. Just because you had the smartest horse in the land doesn't mean that significant tungsten can't be the smartest donkey in the land.
There are different ways to be. There are different forms of intelligence.
Okay.
Harlock,
Thickness is not one of them.
Oh.
Harlock, did you finish the portal?
I don't know, did I?
Your part of the portal is done. You've been sent to the other room. The remaining bit is literally just waiting for it to cook almost.
I did my part because I'm ruthlessly efficient. Everybody else was moving around when I was mixing things, and it almost threw me off my game. This is why alchemy is a solo sport.
Mm-hmm. It was Inian, wasn't it?
Yes. She was trying to get underneath the table, and I don't know why. There is no place for being under the table in a laboratory.
Well, I mean, have you considered that there might be a significant knick-knack under the table? For example, Marcus pokes around under this table. I found... Oh, well, significant tungsten pooped under here, but that's not important.
No knickknacks, only paddywhacks.
Hey.
While we're waiting for that to cook, I'll be right back. I need to head upstairs real quick, like.
Tungsten, if you had to go out, you could have said something.
He's probably saying goodbye to the kids' room or something significant like that.
Oh.
Every time someone uses the word significant, he responds.
Gregor, you seem anxious.
Yeah. There's a giant monster that we could be killing. That's my whole thing.
It's not our job to kill the giant monster. It's our job to kill the giant tower.
It's my job to do both.
Well, yes, but consider that if we kill the giant tower...
Wait, I'm not getting paid to do either.
Well, no, but, I mean, this is a matter of heroics, which is kind of our deal.
Exactly. So,
It's not my deal.
It's not my job, though, technically.
Well, no.
It's my passion.
Sure.
My reason for living.
Right.
How do we pay for food, Marcus?
If your passion told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it?
If there was, like, a giant creature at the bottom that I was doing a lunging attack to, yeah.
Really depends on the context of the cliff, yeah.
That's fair.
And Gregor, try and remember that we're targeting the tower specifically because if we're able to successfully dismantle that, we take out the thing that is animating the giant monster to begin with.
We
Remember
assume.
the lines. If you unplug it, then the monster will stop. You will be defeating the monster in one less step.
We assume, yes. Whereas if we were to, I don't know, put all of our forces up against the monster, even if we were able to kill it, there's no way to be certain that the tower can't simply make another one at some point.
Think of the enemy like a body. Would you, if you were killing someone, break all of their arms before dealing the final blow? I mean, if that's your thing, then I guess I have no place to say otherwise, but...
It depends on the situation. And they've only got 2.
It's kind of cruel.
Well, how many arms are we talking, though? Is this like a 100-armed giant?
Am I trying to dissuade them from attacking at first, but then they don't stop, so I have to kill them?
No, we're just killing them. Does each of the
arms have a shield such that you need to take out the arms before you can actually strike for the heart?
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I know, me too.
What do they do that we need to kill them for?
Good question. Maybe they engaged in a price-fixing scheme on a semi-national level.
Oh, and is one of those arms going to crush Mercedes' house?
Yes.
Huh. All right. Yeah, no, that's one of the reasons I had to walk away for a moment. Is a big concern of mine. And Mercedes plops down a big chest, and you see inside are various toys and blankets, as well as just some nice memorabilia from, like, their marriage. You do see that there's a wedding dress in there.
Aww.
Wow, big chest.
Yeah. And, yeah, no. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't get everything, but everything that seemed important. And for you, Hardlock, she reaches over and pulls out a smaller chest and sets it down. Some actual payment for keeping my husband safe. You did a marvelous job. I really appreciate it.
Oh, she got you a box.
Well, there's money in it. There's more than that.
Oh, well, I mean, I just assumed that it was a very ornately worked little chest.
Tell you what. Mercy pours out the gold and hands you the box. You seemed rather enamored by it.
Honestly, I am.
Wait, that's Harlock's.
No, the box is now Marcus's. The money on the table is now Harlock's.
I'm actually quite wealthy. I'm more interested in the box.
Oh,
you
God.
guys, check out the joinery at the corners here. This is fantastic.
It's a really nice box.
Right?
Oh, yeah. What kind of wood is that?
I tap it with one finger. Maybe teak? I don't know. Something dense.
It looks like a soft wood.
Are you guys seriously talking about wood again?
No, we're talking about chests.
Inian, check out this box.
Okay, yeah, it's a box. I'm holding it.
Yeah. No,
Cool.
like, look at it. It's beautifully worked. Okay, look.
Okay, yeah,
Harlock,
no.
Inian.
Marcus, she's from the South. She can't appreciate a nice box.
I feel like you're engaging in stereotyping there.
Yeah.
Inian, are you done under the table?
Yes, I'm done under the table. My little bit's done. I'm glad to see you're all calm enough to be talking about wood again, unless that's your
I'm always calm.
Unless that's your coping mechanism, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
last time we were talking about the difference between sticks, twigs, and logs, and this
Hey,
is
I have a
specifically...
lot of coping mechanisms.
Yeah, no,
We were about to talk about how I was successfully able to call the reason for Mercy leaving. It's like I'm developing empathy.
Oh. So, Mercy, do you want to bury that chest somewhere before we go? Did you want to bring it with us?
well, I was thinking, maybe... there he is! Hello!
He walks in. He's covered in what appears to be almost like there is a goo stain on his chest for certain.
What color of goo?
It's a nice teal.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
ew, what is that?
Ooh.
Actually,
He looks.
that shade's pretty fetching on you.
He looks down at it and he's like, yes, a slight mishap in the lab. It shouldn't be an issue.
It smells like turpentine.
He like looks around the room and is like, I see you've all, I see you've all made yourselves at home.
Some of us more than others. More significantly than others.
I hope that you're all enjoying the living room, as this may be the last time that we have access to this. He seems very off-put by the fact that this house might be steamrolled.
Faria, tell everyone that hilarious joke that I told you in the laboratory.
He looks at you and with a dead, serious expression on his face says, "Which one?"
Oh, that's a good point. We'd be here all day.
Faria turns and says to the room as a whole, as if stating it as fact, alchemists have their own sense of humor. We're very funny.
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Ian's like, I don't.
Well, why don't you talk my ear off about it sometime, dear?
Wait,
I'd
was
love
that a
to hear
joke?
them.
Was that a joke that you just, was that all? I can't tell if that was a joke.
He taps his nose. Now you're getting
What?
it.
No, I'm not.
Guys, we don't have time to be funny.
Kier walks into the room and is like, wait, what? By the way,
Everyone claps.
yeah. Everyone in the audience claps and Kier's like, yeah, portal's done.
we don't have time to be funny. Kier walks in. Hey!
Hey, audience applause. Kier like blinks a few times. Portal's done.
It is?
That's why we're clapping.
Let's go.
Oh, that was fast.
Okay, cool.
Just don't
Oh,
want to
wow.
forget this.
Tungsten is raring to go.
Buh.
Is it okay for him to go through that?
I mean, he clearly wants to.
Yeah, he's stubborn like a Gregor.
Definitely.
Honestly, that's not a bad comparison. I think that he has a lot of what makes you a special boy, Gregor.
Yeah, I can probably lift more stuff, though.
Yeah, I like it is literally a beast of burden.
Mercy, hop
but,
on.
So is he.
Oh. Weirdly, I'm going to say yes because that sounds fun.
Faria, don't
Almost
look.
forgot.
Why would I not look? I'm curious.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Impressive.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
Oh, this is lovely. And you even carrying the box I was bringing along.
Yep, see? That's more than the donkey.
Gregor, you better not throw out your bag.
Gregor, you feel a look of competition coming from the front. Significant Tungsten is now worried about his role in all of this.
It'll keep him honest.
Hey, Tungsten. You wanna come along with us? You wanna go on an adventure? I think he does.
I mean,
What are the ethical, like, what are the ethical issues at play here?
Taking a corner.
Whoa.
Significant Tungsten stops and eats the flowers. Hey,
Oh, yep,
stop
no,
that.
get up.
Put that.
No, he needs to get up his strength.
Yeah,
Come on.
honestly, you might as well.
If he's coming along, like, let him have a nice final meal.
Those are
Right, that was
alchemical
morbid.
reagents.
Oh.
So we might develop a brain.
Wait, this is just garlic!
Garlic is useful in a wide variety of different things.
like breadsticks and...
Yes.
Marinara sauce.
Oh, lovely.
Just like eating it, just like eating a whole bulb of it.
And to keep mummies away.
Yeah.
Buh. Freya, just like walking down, turns to Harlock and is like, sometimes I wonder if some of the subtleties of alchemy humor are lost on others.
You have to have a really high IQ to understand alchemical humor.
You guys are less funny than you think you are. I'm sorry.
There it is, the meanest thing Marcus has ever said. Alien turns around. Of all the atrocities you've seen, seriously, that's the line?
Yeah. Look, when you see an atrocity, you're not always in a place where you can just stop and be like, hey, that is an atrocious thing that you just said or did. But
Plus,
in this
like,
case, yeah, no, that is where I draw the line.
Yeah, comedy's like a high art.
It is. Thank you.
There are lots of arts, but this
Some
is
art's
like
higher than others.
Yeah, this is the highest art.
It's the highest art, but it's also the art of the common man.
Exactly. That's what makes it so high.
Yes.
Cocking an eyebrow. Okay, yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah.
Everyone moves around the portal.
Well, Gregor, that was positively exhilarating. Thank you so much. And, dear,
He
Before
turns
I-
around.
before I go through the portal, this might be difficult for you to bring along, and I don't know how this portal works precisely, but she plops on the chest with all of the bits and bobs in it. You know, I figured if this is the last time we're going to be home, it might be wise to grab some of the photos and, the kids' toys and whatnot. So
Oh. We can bury it if you can't bring it along.
I I don't know if we're
I don't have a shovel, but I saw that you have one outside, like in a shed.
I just, with the way that thing stomps on the ground, I'm just concerned that wouldn't be
Do we
enough.
really have treasure burying time?
No, it's all right. I can take it with. It's just it's not something I'd considered up to this point. There's an odd amount of sentiment. Get your ass out of the way. He's like walking forwards. Significant tungsten moves back.
Is there anything else that you want to take along, or?
That's a great question. Dear, are there? Wait, I know what book I want.
What?
Yes, there's a wide variety of things within the lab that are worth taking along.
What?
I mean, maybe for you.
They pack up books quietly in the background and almost like a rush of wind are just back in the same position as before. And it's like, yes, I believe I'm adequately prepared. Now he adjusts his hair.
Right, but yeah, no, is there anything else that you would want before, well, we head out?
Ooh, what about your sick astrolabe?
My astrolabe is indeed sick, but I don't think it would come along.
I mean, do you want me to, oh no, wait, I'm going with them, I can't move it in with you. Beans.
He looks down. Significant tungsten moves over to the astrolabe. I don't know how useful a donkey with a telescopic device on it would be.
Look, you never know when you're going to have to make some celestial calculations, okay?
I'm going to have to agree with my husband on this one. I meant mostly trying to bring it with him back to the town. And so, significant tungsten, we don't need that, thank you.
Tungsten, it's okay.
Not to be a worried Gregor about all of this. However, there is a monster coming straight for us.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe we should just get on.
One second. He rushes off, actually.
Oh.
And silence sort of rests in the lab, and he eventually rushes back downstairs, tap, 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 and he's got one of the flowers from upstairs, actually. It's like, excellent. Moves over, and then puts it in the box and, sort of pats it.
Oh.
He's like, okay, should be good.
That's lovely. What I feel foolish. What is that?
It's a little bit of sentimentality, I suppose. He sort of scratches.
I thought those were alchemical reagents.
They're not all alchemical reagents. It's, in fact, one of the only flowers I managed to save from the very first bouquet you got me. The rest, unfortunately, rotted away before I was able to get to it, but I've been reproducing the flowers. He puts it in the box and closes it and is like, okay.
That's so sweet.
What a nice sentiment.
Yes.
Oh, it's so lovely.
I do
yes,
indeed have...
it's lovely, it's great.
Yes, don't even think about it. He says, looking over to the donkey, who's putting head in box, retracts. Okay, allow me to begin the actual procedure. First, you all will go through, then I will adjust it on my own end. I wish you all the best of luck out there.
Hopefully this portal in this laboratory goes better than the last time this happened to me.
Alchemical humor.
No.
I think that was just very dark comedy.
The portal flares open and he takes a step back.
Now, Faria, you're sure that you have enough time to set this up for yourself after we go?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Specifically, it'll take about 2-3 minutes, so unless I work particularly slowly, yes, I'll be fine. Kier picks up your father, Marcus, and
thank you.
Lifts him above his head and then throws him through the portal.
Yes, no, yep, test.
The scouting party.
Everyone waits a second, and no severed Marcus's father arms come back through the portal. So Kier's
didn't scream?
Hands reach out.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think we're all clear.
Yeah. All right. Well, we don't want to take any more time, so you can actually get to work. So, love you, dear. Gives him a quick kiss, and then just gives a little salute.
He pecks you on the cheek as well, and is just like, I love you as well. I wish you the best of luck. Please save our country.
Oh, I'll make sure it happens. Don't you fret, my shooting star.
He fucking turns red as a tomato. Kier's like, and Ian's like, I'm going through. And she just walks in.
Love you, Faria. Marcus jumps into the portal.
Boom, boom. Kier's like, don't worry about that. He says that to... I don't know if he said that to anyone, actually. Later!
Thank God Mercy wasn't there for that shit.
Tungsten walks through. Freya looks to Harlock and Gregor and is like, well, you've got your portal. Go for it. I'm sure you'll find something worth slaying on the other side.
Okay.
Harlock just looks at Freya and says, I'm jealous of you.
Oh my god.
He's like, Freya goes quiet, shakes his head lightly, and is like, I'm glad that the pragmatic ones were the last to remain, because normally long goodbyes are incredibly painful. Why would she say something like that? He taps the table a few times, thanks. Still holds his cheek, which contains a burning kiss mark on it.
Oh.
No, I suppose I actually am rather lucky. He moves back over and starts to mix once more.